Hi, my name is Denise and today I'm going to be reviewing Winter by Marissa Meyer. Now, Winter is the fourth book in the Lunar Chronicles series, quartet. The first one is Cinder. Like you can see here, Cinder, the story of Cinderella in a modernized, robotic, cyborgish thing kind of world. It's really awesome. Scarlet, it's a mixture of Little Red Riding Hood and Beauty and the Beast. Cress, right here, it's the story of Rapunzel and the prince. And it's personally my favorite book in the whole saga. Or quartet. And we also have a prequel called Ferris, where we see how the villain Labana came to be. And actually, we just see how bad she is, how evil she is, and how twisted she is, because she is really twisted. Let's admit that. But today, Winter, the amazing conclusion to this quartet, or to this series, finally here. And I must admit, it's everything I was hoping for it to be. It had action, it had adventure, it had romance, and you know what? My ships just went all over the place. My OTPs, awesome. I just got really excited with every turning of every single page. Seriously, it was absolutely incredible and awesome, and I cannot stress this enough. It was beautiful, and some parts I gasped. Sometimes I even wanted to cry. Sometimes I said, "Oh my God, poor little honey baby, oh." And sometimes I just wanted to kill some people. But, that's the magic of reading. And this book, seriously, I love all of the other books. I really do. And this one was just, it did not disappoint. Many authors just go bleh in the last book. But this last book was everything I wanted it to be, honestly. So I rated it 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. Because it deserves it, honestly. I think there are some tears here somewhere. But it was beautiful, and I just love how the stories we've come to grow up with and love and know by memory is twisted, and getting it into a futuristic version of itself, and that's the classics, when they keep reinventing themselves and they just keep being important to us as a culture. Now, I love how Marissa Meyer portrays her characters. I love the characterizations. I love how every single character has a different personality, and how you can tell who's talking just by the way they're talking, just like Cress, she talks really shyly like that. Or Thorn, who's really sure of himself. Cinder, she knows what she's doing, kind of, most of the time. But she's really sure of herself, and she knows where she's going, she knows where she wants to end up with. Things like that makes a really good story. And I seriously recommend it to anyone who hasn't read the series. Just give it a try. It's really good. The first book might not be as good. It's still good though. But the rest of the books, it gets better and better and better. And this book does not disappoint, again. So go read it and we'll talk about it. Absolutely breathtaking, and I loved how the story developed from the moment we left them all the way up, till the end. we start with everyone in the Rampion where we left them up, and they're living in this tight little community in which everyone is kind to each other and they love each other and stuff. And Kai is really adapting to this lifestyle. Cinder is planning her revolution, and Crescent Thorn, oh my god, my sweet little babies. I love them. I really, 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 really do. I seriously love them. And how Thorn started to see again. I love that. He was gaining his eyesight back, and then Cress was all, oh man, I will not be able to look at him as much as I did, because it will be really obvious that I'm still super in love with him. And you know, Thorn does not give any sign that he feels the same for Cress. So that was something. It was really good. So talking about Cress and Thorn, the relationship was so special and so pure, and I just loved how Thorn believed what the doctor told him last time and Cress, that he wasn't good enough. And he believed that. He actually believed he wasn't good enough for Cress. And he wanted to be better. So by the end of the book, you know, he got his job. Kind of thanks to Cinder. And like he said, maybe when she noticed he wasn't good enough for her, maybe he might be kind of enough, you know? Good enough. So I loved how their relationship developed. They're my ultimate OTP right now. I'm in love with Captain Thorn. I love him, and I will never regret it. I love him. I just love him. Yeah. So Cinder is in this revolution, planning this attacks and how they're going to take over Luna, and how they're going to throw Levana off the reigning of her kingdom and things like that. And it's all really planned out step by step, and everything goes bad. Not everything goes as planned. People get separated, and you know, you plan and God only laughs, right? But it was really cool how they ended up at Wolf's parents' house, to try and get them to assist them with this revolution. And then I noticed that everyone in there was, you know, there were a lot of them. And after a while, Winter comes over to that house, and you know, Winter is supposed to be Snow White, and guess what? Every single person in that represents a dwarf. That's right, we had Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and to top it all off, Winter was in charge of cleaning. Ta-da! So how the story developed that way, and how, you know, they intertwined, that was marvelous, fantastic, kudos. I really love that. Another thing, well, Winter, I loved her relationship with Jason. How they were supposed to be, you know, best friends. They knew each other since they were infants, and they just love each other. Why wouldn't they? They like each other, and then they grew up together, and thing is that they liked each other more than they should, you know? And that's a beautiful thing. I love stories where love grows from friendship, because like a really good quote, I don't remember where I read it, but it said, love is friendship set on fire. And we can see that in this book with Winter and Jason, because they want to protect each other and they want each other's safety. And I loved how when Jason was supposed to be killing Winter, he did not. He just pretended to do it. He was supposed to be the huntsman in this particular story. He went to great lengths just to protect Winter. And that is just marvelous. I loved it. I cannot stress this enough. This book was amazing. Eco. Oh my god, Eco. I love Eco. I love how she expressed herself. I kept forgetting she wasn't human. She had all these feelings and all these ideas and this energy that she just couldn't, I don't know, give away. How she sacrificed herself so many times to protect her friends. That was amazing. I mean, she tore her body, the body she was so proud of because she was really pretty and stuff. The body Thorn got her. That was pretty amazing too. But I loved Eiko, and I loved how she was portrayed. That you keep forgetting that she's supposed to be a robot. Wow. And well, I want to talk about the ending also. The ending made me cry so much when Cinder was fighting off Levana with, their gifts and whatever, and then Thorn was being possessed or something, let's say controlled by Levana, and he took the knife and he stabbed freaking Cress. And I was like, no! And they were both horrified. And I was horrified. And I wanted to cry. And I went to Goodreads and went all like, oh my god, this is not happening! I went on a rampage. I couldn't read anymore. I was really, really sad for that particular scene, because I couldn't believe that was happening. I thought Cress was really going to die, and then Thorn was going to be the reason that she died, and then he wouldn't be able to live with himself, and I was all crazy, and he was all crazy, and we were all crazy, and it was horrifying. I remember, and I cannot get over it, honestly. Anyways, I love so many parts of this book. It's really hard to count them all. When they got Thorn, I was really worried that they were going to do something to him. And well, he got possessed by Levana, controlled by Levana. But I was really worried for every single person in this book. Every single person. I mean, it's ridiculous how you can get really attached to fictitious characters. And it's really something. But this is amazing, and I hope you enjoyed it too. If you have read it, if you're watching this and you're spoiling yourself, bad for you. But it's amazing and you should read it, honestly. So, more in all, that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and if you want to like or subscribe or do something, you're fully welcome to do so. If not, that's fine. I know you're going to, if you hated it, I know you're going to comment anyway, so that's fine also. But thank you for watching again, and see you later, and I'll keep reviewing every single book that I read, because this is really actually fun. I like talking to the camera and to you watching this. So thank you, and see you later. Bye.